believe it's on your website, or I could be incorrect where it is, but I know that if there are yoga teachers or a special population, there's an application process. Can you tell us a little bit about that to be on the show?
If you want to be on the show, you go to the website, the www.yogalightness.com.au, and under the Changing the Face of Yoga tab, there's a little Be Our Guest, and you can actually fill out that form. It will come to me, and after a review, you would receive a scheduling link to schedule a time, because I am in Australia, so it makes it slightly more difficult to schedule, and that's why we went to one that actually did it for us to say, okay, they're at this time zone and this person over here is at that time zone. And then we'll set up the interview for the podcast, and would love to talk to anybody that's teaching special populations of whatever, however you define that, and what you're doing. So that would be just great.
Fantastic. And so I want to get to our intuition question. I ask almost every guest is, what would you say the definition of intuition is for yourself?
I think intuition is when you don't have a logical basis for whatever thought you have, and yet you know that it's completely and totally right. I knew when I woke up that day and said, I want to teach seniors yoga, that was totally correct. And I had no idea where that came from or why. And when I woke up and said, I'm going to do a podcast so people will know what yoga is about, again, totally out of the blue. I couldn't give you a logical reason. I can now because I've thought about it, but that's what intuition is to me, that it comes from somewhere. I'm not sure where, subconscious, the universe, somewhere, and you just know it's right.
I love that. A lot of people have they're all very similar and also very different answers. But I was just talking to one of my students yesterday, and it was exactly that. It's like this knowingness, and you just know it, and it feels very peaceful in your body. And there isn't really any logic to it. I mean, now there's logic to it, but at the time it's okay. I'm going to teach yoga over 50 and I'm going to have a podcast, and it just feels absolutely true and right. And I'm smiling from ear to ear because I know the feeling. So, well, we are so glad that you listen to that intuition and all that you do. There's so many people that I'm sure that you will meet and connect with throughout the podcast and throughout the connection that you have with people sharing your light. So we need more people like you. It's been a pleasure to have you on, and continue doing what you're doing, share your light, and everybody go check out Stephanie's podcast. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.